Hey team, how's it going? I'm Corey. I go by Corey JA online, and you can find my site at coreyja.com. Today, we're going to be working on my app called Just Audios. We've worked on it on the last few streams, and we're going to add some nice features to it today and a bit of polish. So the idea behind Just Audios is that sometimes Zoom meetings are way too long, and it would be really nice if they were cut off after a set amount of time. I have a coworker who resisted getting on our paid Zoom plan for a long time because she really liked having the meetings end after 40 minutes. So I'm trying to build something to replicate that experience. So it's called Just Audios. And one of the things we are hopefully going to work on today is, oops, it's not running locally right now. We can fix that. One of the things we will fix today is making it look a little nicer. Right now we've got pretty much the most boring HTML page you can imagine, something like this. But we're going to add a few features first. So right now, how it works is when a meeting starts, we get a webhook from Zoom. We basically start a timer, and after a set amount of time, we end the meeting automatically once you're OAuth'd in and everything. And so the two things that we're going to add today, hopefully, are some chat messages. We want to send warnings being like, hey, this meeting is going to close in 5 minutes or something like that. And then also what we want to do is make that amount of time that the meeting ends configurable. Right now it's like hard-coded in my app as like 3 minutes or something for testing, but that's not really going to work for real life. So we need to basically add a way to do settings here. And then for a per meeting level, we should also let you set it per meeting. But if you notice right now, we are failing to get meetings. And if we look in my console, we'll see access token is expired. But last time on stream, we actually did something to fix this. I just don't think I'm using it in all the right places. So let's find that page. So we have our routes file. We could also clean all of this up because it's pretty messy. Here's our meetings page. And we get meetings. Yeah, okay. So right now we're just getting the access token off of our database user record. But what we built last time is an access token method, which... Oh, I need to pass my app state because it needs to make some Zoom API calls. Oh, and then that is, okay, so let's just do this. Let access token await. Do we need to map error? Yeah, because we're in a responsey thing. Okay, so map error failed to get access token, sure. Yes, internal failed to get access token, that'll work. And then access token as a reference. Perfect. Now, if we rerun this, we're actually going to do cargo watch -x run so that each time I make a change, it recompiles for me. Perfect. There we go. I have 0 total meetings in progress. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do first? Do we want to make this configurable? No, I want to mess with chat. So let's open up the Zoom API for chat. And I don't actually know if it's, I think it's going to be this team chat, but I'm not really positive, to be honest. We have an OAuth thing. And I did ask Claude earlier to see if this was maybe the right thing that I wanted to do. And it seemed like it might have been, but we're going to see here. Chat users, user ID messages. Yeah, this I think is what we want. So I'm going to need this scope, which I don't think I have right now. So let's go to my marketplace and add that as a scope. Right now I just have some meeting scopes, so let's add a scope for create a chat message for a user. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so now we have that scope. I don't actually know if I need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. Let's go back to our home page here and authorize again with Zoom, log in, create a chat message for a user, allow. Cool, so now I should definitely have that permission. So I think what we will do is, I think we just do it pretty much for real, but I kind of want to make sure that it's working first. like how to send a chat. So let's go to code though. We got to write something before we can test it. Let's bring the server down. We just don't need it for the moment. Okay, so I have a Zoom module here that does all of my Zoom interactions, or most of them. But I think I only have 2 things here so far. They're not too bad. Just trying to decide what I want to do here. Okay, let's just make a new thing for now. We'll organize it later. A public to the crate, sure. Yep, it's an async function, not get user info though. Async function, send chat. Sure, it can be send chat message. I was actually reading about how this impl toString thing is probably not ever what I want to do, so we might clean some of that up because I think we have some of that. Let's take a Zoom state so that I can actually do Zoom things. A meeting ID and a message, sure, that'll work. That's not quite the URL that we want here. It's going to be this v2. I'm pretty sure it is the v2. But instead of user ID here, we're going to send it as the user that we have the token for. So we can just add me there, and that should work like we want, which is pretty nice. Oh, and we don't have meeting ID. Okay, so the URL here is actually static. I like that. Just means I don't need my format. Okay. And then what does our body look like here? So message is the message to be sent. Perfect. Chat message is message.toString. That'll work. And then what else is required? The list of file IDs. I don't want a file ID. 2channel. Yeah, so 2channel I think is what I'm looking for here. 2channel is like the meeting. Let's do it to do here. I actually have to make this chat message. Just doesn't exist yet. Struct chat message 2channel is not a Boolean though. And then is it going to tell me much about how to structure this, or am I going to need to pull up my... Yeah, so it just has this. So I have an idea of what to do for this 2channel. So let's pull up Cloud, because I was chatting with Cloud earlier today, and it gave me some idea. I'm not sure it's going to work, but we will find out. Okay. So I do want to try to do a bot user, but we're going to save that for the moment. It might be a little difficult. So for a meeting chat, I want it to be meeting and then the meeting ID. So let's just change this. Yeah, we already have a meeting ID. Cool. So the 2channel, let 2channel, no, that'll be a format of meeting and meeting ID. Perfect. And then I can just do 2channel. Oh yeah, you're definitely a string. And then like, let response is post it with the access token that I don't have yet. Do I need my Zoom state? No, because I just need my access token. Or I could do it with a user and call the refresh. No, let's just do it with an access token. JSON, oh yeah, this needs to be serialized, deserialized, debug, and clone. Really just serialize at the moment, but give it all of the things. Never used, that's okay. Cool. And then, yeah, if the response is success, we're good. If it's not, get the text from it and say failed to send chat message. I like that. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. Where do I want to test this? I think I just want to do it in when I get a webhook. So like every time, let's say when participants joined, maybe that'll work. Meeting started payload, meeting ended payload, participant joined payload. Here we go. So we're actually not doing anything else in here. Okay, that'll work. So yeah, let's do Zoom send chat message. Oh, I don't have a user here. Okay, let's do it in meeting started because I should already have stuff there that does user things, I believe. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I already have a user here. And then we find the meeting, we insert it into the database. Okay, so now let's just do zoom.send message, user.access token. I think it's just going to be in my create root, then zoom. Awesome. Expected I 64 found string. Zoom ID. I think I just saved everything as a string, but I think it is actually probably the right type. Hey Lillian, how is it going? Thanks for coming and joining us again. Always fun to have you hanging out in stream. Yeah, Zoom ID is what I want. Cool, so let's just change this. I don't actually need this to be an I64. We're not going to use it as that. It's a string. Reference to a string. I don't need it to be an actual string. Yeah, reference it. Response here. Oh, we're in a webhook, so we do have to deal with that. Okay. Let access token. I don't want an unwrap here. I want a map error here. Bad request, failed to get access token. Perfect. Too many. Oh yeah, no, well, I just don't think I need this because I think it can still take the string and make it an into response. Yeah, okay. And now that I have my access token, I can use my access token to send a chat that just says meeting started. Yeah, that'll work perfectly. I think I just don't need that because it's already a reference. Yeah, already a reference. Cool. Okay. Let's start up the server and then we will start a meeting. And we should, how this should work is we should get a webhook from Zoom that the meeting started. That should hit this endpoint action, figure out that it's this meeting started payload from the webhook, run through this and send this chat message, hopefully to the channel. We will see if that all works out nicely. Okay, we're running. We have Zoom up. I'm logged into the right user, perfect. And we should just be able to click new meeting here. Actually, let's also, yep, we have our ngrok working. So this is funneling a real URL to my local host so that I can get the webhooks locally. Let's try it out. New meeting. Awesome. Nothing in chat yet. We did get a webhook. Meeting started. This one might have failed. What's this one? Participant joined. Yeah, okay, so the meeting started one might have failed or somehow otherwise broken because it's not in queuing to, oh yeah, that's just my cron running. Meeting participant joined. There we go. Failed to send chat message 404. Channel does not exist. Okay. Okay, so that channel does not exist. So let's figure out what went wrong there. Oh, and since it panicked, where do I have that though? Where is that Oh, okay. This is in a webhook thingy, so I don't want that. I want something more like a map error. Failed to send chat message. That's what I want. Perfect. Okay. The reason for that is I just wanted it to actually go through. Oh, cool. Ended the meeting nicely for me. I wonder how long I have that set as, but that's pretty reasonable. Okay. Cool. Let's try again. Well, no, I know it's not going to work. Okay, let's go to the docs. So I have the permission, and that's not what it told me about. Path parameters is the user. That's also not what it yelled at me about. So yeah, the to channel. How do I get the to channel for a meeting? I don't want anything about that. I just chat channels. Create a channel? I don't want to create a channel. I feel like I already should have a channel because I have a meeting. And so I obviously can't just rely on the list scheduled messages, on the message of a channel. Get a channel. How can I get a channel? Oh, no, well, I need the channel ID for that. Okay. Generate a list of the user's chat channels. So I could do that, I guess, and see what we get back. Okay, let's, oh, well, I need that permission. I can do that though. Let's give myself this permission. Done. We'll authenticate with Zoom again. I'm not really sure if I need to do this every time I add scopes, but it seems like a good practice. Okay, and then I think what I want to do is I'm just gonna like do this the easy way for the moment because it's okay. I'm just gonna add in my meetings thing. Let's do, well, I'm not gonna add it there. Yeah, no, it's not get meeting details. It's get chat channels for an access token. And I don't actually know what I want this to be yet, so I think it's just going to be of Saturday JSON value. All I know is I want JSON, an array of JSON values back. URL, chat, users, me, channels, chat, users, me, channels. Perfect. Get that. Yep, that's the response. Let channels, I don't actually think it's going to return an array as the top level. No, it's going to return this thing that's channels. So yeah, what if I just actually just have this return a value? I don't need it to be, we'll like look at the JSON. It'll be great. No. Let JSON equals response.json. Okay, JSON. Perfect. Okay, so then in my routes for meetings, I can just do channels, get chat channels, fail to get chat channels, perfect. This needs to be imported, we can do that. And we're just gonna make this really messy, a with channels. Just dump the channels to the screen. Okay. Let's see what we see. So when I'm not in a meeting, this is probably going to be boring-ish, and it should just channels. Okay, we have some channels. But like, is the word meeting in here? Well, I have the word meeting. Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, there's a type 4. Okay, so what does that mean? Type. Private channel, members be invited. A private channel with membership that belongs to a Zoom account. An instant channel. Adding members to a new chat creates this type, and a public channel. Okay. So none of those tells me at all about it being a meeting or anything. Let's do a format bang channels, yeah, as a debug. I think that'll format it a little nicer for me here. It did not actually. No, there's a way to do that. Rust debug format new lines. Like there's a way that I think I just need to give it an operator. With a there we go. With a hashy taggy thing in the middle. I stole that from right there. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So like they're just huge things with, okay, we don't have any meetings, so let's start a meeting. Let's remove this from the webhook where we try to send this message because that's not going to work right now. I don't want the webhook to succeed. It's just nicer when that happens. Okay. Wait for the server to come back online. There we go. If I launch a meeting, do I get a new chat? Meeting launched. We get some webhooks. Yep, we get some webhooks. Meeting started. Participant joined. We have this meeting running. The meeting ID is that. It's the only place that appears. And we still only have, okay, what if I make a chat in here? What if I go to chat and I type, hey? So now there's definitely a chat here. But it doesn't give me any information. Corey Alexander Zoom meeting. Corey Alexander's Zoom meeting. Yeah, so I have 2 of these. And they're different, right? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And okay, so let's go to the Zoom docs again. And like Zoom meeting API docs. I don't think that the get meeting thing gave me any information about this. Get a meeting. System ID, host, ID, UUID, agenda, created at duration, some passwords. Oh, join chat URL. That might be helpful. Is there anything else about chat here? Join chat URL. Continuous meeting chat, but I don't actually, well. Enable continuous. Okay, so I guess I do want to do this get meeting thing just to see what we've got in here. Cool, meeting ended. So the app's working. We like that. Okay, so in our meetings page right now, I think we're just using the list meetings endpoint. Oh, this is actually just querying from the database now. Oh, no, sorry, that's not the right spot. It's not querying. It is querying from the API. Get meetings. Yeah, okay. For all my live meetings. Okay, so let's just do a, let fetched meetings. No, let's do let meeting details equals get meeting details for, sure, we can just get the first one, but no, I'd actually rather this be meetings.iter.map meeting meeting.zoomid, something like that. Meeting.zoomid. Oh, it's just got an ID. Yep, that makes sense because we just have the remote meeting. I don't actually know if I have this endpoint right now. We'll write it in just a second. Oh yeah, that is this problem here. Okay. Because the loops, an iter loop with asyncy stuff is just not super duper trivial. Can I just make it async? Oh, maybe. Rust loop over async closure. What's the answer here? Iterator for each expresses synchronous, so you can't use await in it. Oh wait, well that's not true. I think this is stream.try each. I could turn it into a stream or something. We're just kind of writing debug code anyway, so it's not the biggest deal. Let first meeting equals meetings dot meetings add dot first. First? Can I just do first on it? Yeah, I should be able to. That makes sense. This should be return an option. Yep. Okay. Meeting details is first meeting. It's like a if let sum first meeting equals first meeting. We do something like this. First meeting.id. And like I should just get rid of that. We don't need that. Else none. No, else none. Oh, well, this is going to return a result. No, I think that's fine. We'll just make this return a sum here. I'm going to need to write get meeting details. I understand that. Yeah, if it's there, no, we just want the whole thing. Meeting details. So get meeting details can live in Zoom over here. public to the crate, get meeting details, meeting ID, meetings, meeting ID. Is that the right URL? Yep. Get a JSON, perfect. This though, I don't think it's just meeting because this is like the listed meeting. Yeah, so let's just make this a Saturday value. Yep, Saturday JSON value. Okay, this, let's just grab it from Zoom. I don't need to import it. Oh, I need to get it from Crate Zoom. Cool. Found reference. Oh, the ID here is an I64. Yeah, let's just two-string it. Perfect. Okay. Building. So let's just check that I didn't really mean to open Discord. That's okay though. We'll close it in a minute. Okay, I'll install all the updates and then we'll close you, Discord. Yeah, I just don't need you open right now. Go away. Okay, cool. We're not blowing up when there's no meetings. Let's open a meeting and make sure we're still not blowing up. Let's just close Discord just because it doesn't need to be open right now. Okay, meeting. New meeting. We've got a meeting. Here's the meeting details. Let's search for the word chat. Continuous meeting chat. So I do have, oh no, enabled false. So none of that. Wait, so it doesn't even have the chat join URL in here. Well, that's not helpful. The URL to join the chat. To view the meeting details for a particular occurrence of a recurring, but we don't have a recurring meeting. Recurrence, yeah, we don't have a recurring meeting. So like, how do I send a Zoom meeting chat API? This, use the API to send chats to Zoom meeting. We do not have APIs to send messages to live meetings. Oh. I see. So there just does not exist. No in-app meeting REST API to send messages. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't want team chat though. Apparently not. We are currently working with a feature where the meeting API notification will also return the channel ID for the meeting. So after this, you'll have, if you have them, you should be able to post this channel by the end of Q1 next year. Oh, okay. So not, oh wait, no, that should be out then. Yeah, it's just not. Now we can get the live meeting channel directly from meeting info. We tried to swear it wasn't there. Yeah. So the thing is, I think if I use one of these channels that I see here, it will work. But I don't know which one's the one I want. Because nothing ties them together. Wait a sec, is this the same URL twice? No, it's not. I just can't tell the differences. They're just a really long string. Okay. Yeah, let's open a new, let's do this again. Am I doing my personal? What if I don't use my personal meeting? Is that any different? That's interesting. This is changing. Continuous meeting chat is not here, and so I don't have that at all. Okay, not any different. Host ID, the ID, this isn't anywhere, is nope. So like I can just, well, I only get two. Oh, and I didn't get a new one for this not, ooh, that's interesting. So that tells me that it's really not gonna work. Really though? You don't let me send a chat to the meeting? That just seems absurd. Okay, so what can I do to a meeting then? I can create a meeting poll, but I can't just send a freaking get a meeting token? Closed caption token. Oh, interesting. So I can end a meeting and all that stuff, but I can't just send a chat message. I can even make a survey. Adds an auto open app in a meeting. Yeah, that's so crazy. I can create a poll, but you have to be paid for that. Wow. Okay, well, so I guess we're gonna put a hold in that. That's very silly. Oh, so here's these two. These are these open ones. And if I delete chat and delete chat, then I bet these will go away. Yep. Wow. What a crazy app. Like, what a crazy system this is. And like, it's here. Everyone, yeah, like. But there's still no chat for it. So interesting that I just can't do anything with this. Yeah, there's like really nothing I can do with this chat that will make it real. I can save chat. I think that just makes a file though. Yeah, still nothing in their API. Wow. Okay, so I guess we are not gonna we're not gonna give anyone any warning. Wait, can I just add a reaction? How about that? How do I do a reaction? Zoom meeting API add reaction. How to capture a meeting? I don't want to capture one. Like, I want to make a reaction. Yeah, well, so this is all about these. I don't want to send a chat message. I don't think the Zoom chat API is at all what I'm looking for here. Oh, I have to move from Zoom meeting to team. Wait, the IM group. Wait, what? Oh, I see. IM chat. Send IM messages. Send the chat message to a user. IM users me chat messages. Query string parameters chat user. The email address or user ID. So this is more about, yeah, okay, so I don't think it's this then. I can try this one, but I don't think that's what I want. I also don't want to, like, I want to chat channels at the account level. List accounts, public channels. This is the one that I'm kind of doing, right? Chat channels. I assume that's the API that I'm using for this. Oh, chat users me channels. What's the difference between this one and, oh, at the list accounts public channels. Yeah, these both require admin scopes. Okay, so that's not really what I want. Yeah. So crazy. The mentions, the rich text. To contact. The email address, user ID, or member ID. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, that does look like a dead end for us a little bit. That's frustrating. Okay, so I guess what we're going to move on to is making the timeout configurable and not just having them end immediately. But I'm actually going to take a quick break, though I don't think I need to pause this necessarily. I just need to put an eye drop in my eye here quick. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we're going to switch gears a little bit, and we will work on making the timeout configurable instead of it being just a hard-coded, probably minute or two right now. I don't actually know what I have it set to, but whatever it is, it's very fast. And we need to make it configurable. Okay. So, yeah, that chat thing's annoying. I'm still frustrated by that. I really just wanted it to work better. Okay, so let's clean up some of the stuff that I added for debugging. Like the meeting details didn't really help me at all. The chat channels didn't really help me at all. No meeting details, no channels. Okay. Cargo check. Did I get everything? Never used, never used, never used. Unused. Oh yeah, we can't send a chat message, so we will remove that. Never used function, never used function, never used function, unused import. We can get rid of that. We're gonna keep the never used functions though, because I like them existing, because I feel like I might want them eventually. Cool. So let's do some allow dead codes. On these, so then it doesn't warn me about them. Awesome. Okay. Did I actually do much here? Not really. I probably just added these functions and didn't use them. And then I fixed that. Okay. Fetch access token for meetings route. Add functions for chat that didn't end up working. Okay, so now let's see where in my end meetings thing. Oh yeah, it just says minutes 1 minute. And then we just end the meeting. So I think what we want to do here is make that a dynamic value. Yeah, Lillian, I missed this a second ago, but the API isn't amazing. Like, I don't know. I thought it was nicer the first stream. I thought it was going to be really, really painful, and then it was okay. But the more I look at it, the more... And actually, the thing is, I don't think their API is awful. I think their product is a strange hodgepodge of things, and I'm not even sure if the meeting chat, like, is a normal team chat, you know? I think it's just a strange mix of things put together, and I think the API just mirrors that. But I agree. It would be nice if everything tied together a little better and we could actually do some stuff. Okay, so right now though, let's take a look at our schema. Let's open up Data Grip because it gives us a nice view of things. Our meetings just has information from Zoom, and we have our users. So I think the first thing that I want to do is add a user default, like how long you want your meetings to be typically. And then we will maybe even add meeting level settings on top of that. So let's do the user level settings first. Cargo SQLX migration add default meeting length to users. Alter table users add column, yeah, something like that. Except I think users is capitalized. Default meeting length integer, not null default. No, you can be nullable. It's fine if you don't have a default meeting length. We'll just like have a overall default meeting length in the app somewhere. Yeah, that works for me. This one is a alter table drop column. And like I think actually what I want to do, meeting length minutes. Give it a unit so I know what we're looking at here. I don't think we're gonna go with less than minute granularity. There just doesn't seem to be a reason for that. Default meeting length minutes. Cool. Yep. Cargo SQLX migrations run. Applied. And then does it revert? Yep, reverted. Run. I just like making sure they run both directions. I didn't actually check the schema changed how I wanted it to in each of those, but we'll assume it did. Okay, so we have our migration. Let's actually add a page for settings. We'll clean up these at some point. Settings. Get settings. Love it. Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. DB user needs a new public to the crate, default meeting length minutes as an option of an I32. Love it. No, it has that now. You just haven't figured it out. Ugh, and now I need to like restart Rust Analyzer apparently for that. Restart server. I don't know why it can't just figure that out better, but it never can. Async function settings. Yep, want all of those things. Get our user. Failed to fetch user. Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, I need to wrap this in an okay. Cool. Watch X run. Meetings, we don't have any of those, but if I go to settings, I'm logged in and that's all I get. Love it. Okay. If let some default, yep, perfect, default meeting length, else with an add in front of it, no default meeting length set, perfect, no default meeting length set, perfect. And then like, do I just want to make the form here? Do I want an edit button? Well, let's just do an edit button. It'll work. It'll be nice and easy. Href settings, edit settings, edit settings, and then we'll make a async edit settings. Yep, we do need all of this still. Yep, edit settings, you're logged in as. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Now we do want a form for settings update. We called it edit, so let's just do it as an edit with a post. Type number, name, default meeting length, minutes, value is, I think if I do it with square brackets, it lets me do an option and like only fills it in if it's there. Yeah. Duplicate attribute type? No, that's not right. Is it that I need those at the end? Is that what you want? Let's see what that does. Oh, let's add the route. We need our route. We added the like actual body of it, but we didn't add the. Perfect. I'm not sure I really like the URL structure there, but it's not the biggest deal. Edit settings. Oh, cool. Yeah. And then we should probably give it a label and all that stuff. Okay. Label for that. Default meeting length in minutes. And then this should say. Oh, wait, does it already have a? Yeah, that says update. That's fine because that's the value. Yep. Yeah, that'll work. Sometimes I like wrapping the input in the label. I'm not sure if one is like better for accessibility or anything, but this should work. Okay. That should at least, oh. Typo. Cool. Okay, and then let's make a async update settings. That'll work. State, app state, edit settings parameters. Yep. Well, we can't do that yet. No. Select from where user ID is 1, session.user ID. There we go. Query as update that where that is that. Fail to update user, redirect back to settings. Love it. Oh yeah, that's pretty close to what I want. Default meeting length minutes option of an I32. Nice. Yeah, so then I think what I want to do is let default meeting length limits. No. Actually, I don't even really want that. I want to do if let sum, then we try to do this update, else set it to null. Oh, actually, I wonder if I do need this. Let's try it out without it, actually. So I wonder if the option will just become the null here. I'm not positive. Form. Oh yeah, sure. Import it from Axum. Oh yeah, that's fair. I might not need this if we're just gonna do the update. Oh, but this isn't a query as. This is really just a query bang. Because I'm not even getting the user back. And then we just redirect back to there. No, it's definitely used. Default meeting length minutes. You just don't know it's used? Because it's inside the macro? Or is it because update settings is never used? Maybe that's the problem. The route with the post. Now are you both used? Yeah, okay. That's all. Okay, perfect. So let's go to the settings. No default meeting length set. Edit settings. Set it to 30. Blow up. Posts to settings. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. Oh. This temporary thing. I think I need it to be like just 2 or something. To change the method to get. Yeah. So temporary keeps the post. This does not, which is what I wanted. Server, come back up. Let's set it to 30. Let's wipe it out now. Can't parse integer from empty string. Okay, yeah. But that's actually kind of strange. So an option of an I32 here doesn't work with the empty string. Saturday deserialize empty string to none. To handle missing field, empty string is none. Yeah. So empty string is none, and then I add this above it. Import this from Saturday. Oh, sure. As an I32. dot parse unwrap. No, so let value, yeah, let parse, either one of those is fine. No, but we don't want this. We want this to be a that. And then we can do okay sum parsed. There we go. That'll work. Hopefully. Let's find out. Just go back to settings. Default meeting length is 30. Edit settings. Set it to empty string. No default meeting length set. Perfect. 3. Default meeting length of 3. Love it. 50. Default meeting length of 50. Okay. 1. Default meeting length of 1. Okay. Awesome. So let's set this to like 5. Default meeting length is 5. Let's use this now in my thing where I'm using this. That's in one of my jobs. It's in this end meeting one. It's let max meeting length is owner default meeting minutes unwrap or yes. And let's add a const default meeting length minutes is 60. No, let's set this as like 40. Let's go with the default Zoom one. Cool. So we use the owner's thing and max meeting length. Oh yeah, I do need to make that a minutes. That'll work though. We can just do it right there. Let's do let max. Oh yeah, let max duration. I like that. If duration is bigger than max duration. Sure, you can just into it. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay. So now this thing should respect my default, which is 5 minutes right now. So now if we open a meeting at about 33-ish, this meeting should be ended. Go back to here. We can look at our meetings. We have this one here. Perfect. We can go to our database, pull up this meeting. For ones that aren't ended yet, we can see it's been running for 18 seconds according to this, 21 seconds. This should get up to about 5 minutes before we close it. Awesome, so that was nice and easy. Let's see, I think what I want to do though is make it so that we can also do this for meetings that are in like meetings that exist. So you can set a specific one for a meeting instead of just for, you know, any meeting. Or just for the default. Yeah. So let's work on that while we wait for this meeting to be ended. The cool thing about everything being in the database and with cron stuff is that even when my server reboots, everything's still going to work right. So it's okay if we keep doing some stuff here. Though I guess I'm just going to open another one so this can keep running even while I do cargo SQLX migration add max meeting length to meetings. Alter table meetings, add column, max meeting minutes, something like that. Max duration minutes. Default meeting length minutes. So should I call this max? I guess I'll call this max meeting length minutes. Yeah. Drop the column, add it, max meeting length limits. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah. Cargo SQLX migrations run. Ran it. Okay. So now though, I think in my routes for meeting, what I think I want to do is actually not do the meetings from the live API. Here we go, meetings. I think instead of this, let's make this live meetings. Yeah, let's do some renaming here. This is going to be live meetings, and it's like really going to be something I don't want people to get to really, but we'll keep it just for a moment. This hits the Zoom API and gets the current meetings. But what I really want is just a different one that's route meetings, get meetings. And this one is just going to get the meetings from the database. Async function meetings, state DB session, let meetings, select meetings where user ID, fetch all. Couldn't fetch the meetings. We have some meetings. For all of these meetings, we just go over them. That'll work for me at the moment. DB meeting. Do you want to have? Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought I had a DB meeting. Max meeting length minutes. Yeah. Public to the crate. Max meeting length minutes. Perfect. Okay. What's up with this? Oh, it's wrong. It just needs to. We need this again. Can I just reload workspace? I don't think so. I think I need to like actually do the whole thing, because I think even if I just like change a thing here, now it gives me that. So annoying. Restart server. Okay. Let's see if... Yeah, there we go. All of these DB meetings, they all get printed out. Love it, love it, love it. Cool. So now let's see. Okay, what do we want to do? Every one of these meetings, let's split them up into ones that have and have not ended. Let live meetings, current meetings. Meetings equals meetings dot iter dot filter for ones that have not ended, where ended is just, yeah, okay, where they're not ended, collect to a vec of things. Let ended meetings is the opposite. There's probably one that just lets me like partition it, right? Meetings.iter.partition or something. Yeah, what does partition do? The predicate is true or false. Partition returns a pair, all the elements of which is true and all of them which is false. Yeah, that's really what I want. Let current meetings and ended meetings be whether they are ended. Oh, these are both. Oh, partition returns two iterators. Vec of vec. That's okay. Vec and vec. There we go. Okay, cool. H2. Oh, meeting ended. 34. Perfect. That was about the right time. Current meetings. In current meetings. Ended meetings. Ended meetings. Current meetings. What's funny is it actually got ended. We just don't know about it. Have we just not got that webhook yet that says the meeting ended? Oh, we got a bad gateway. Oh, it happened while my server was down. There we go. Okay. Awesome. And none of these have a max meeting length minutes. That's okay. So now let's give us a meeting, like a page for each of these meetings. This doesn't even have anything user-friendly to read on these meetings. Okay, so we might need to get that for some of these meetings, but like it's okay. So let's just give these all an href to meeting/id. Perfect. Perfect. And I guess we can do that for these ones too, right? No reason not to. But not that exciting for these ones. And then we need to make that page. Route for meeting ID, get meeting. Yep, singular meeting. Async function meeting, where meeting ID and user ID. So we only want to make sure you can get meetings that you own. Okay, meeting. Love it. Get you as a path parameter. Expected UUID. Yep, fair. Let meeting ID, nope, is a UUID from string meeting ID. Yeah. Wait, what? I was pretty positive I had the UUID crate. Definitely do. Is it just that I don't have it directly? SQLX types UUID. Yeah, like, cause that's not really what I want. Do I not have UUID? Like, isn't that something I've done so far before? Oh, I can get it from CJA. Okay, sure. Guess that's how I've been getting it so far. I should probably just add this as a direct dependency. It would make my life easier. Is it like a parse though? Is that maybe what the method's called? Parse string? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now if we refresh this enough, yep, okay, we can click one of these and get to that specific meeting. Love it. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. And then we probably want like an edit meeting page, or like, what if we just put the form right here? Meeting. So let's do like a P tag, and we do something like Zoom meeting ID. And we give it Zoom ID, and we do P start time. Yeah, I like start time. We can do that. And end time. But that one doesn't work nicely because this doesn't work. If there's an end time, we do that. If there's not an end time, meeting is still running. That should work. Oh, nope. That will though. Yeah, let's actually let's do a format though on it. Give it something more readable. Okay. Back to meetings, that works for me. But we also do want like a P for no. I want like a oh I kind of do like having duration be on there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That's what I want. If let max meeting length minutes, something like that. Else no max meeting length minutes. Form actions. Nope, we're not going to do meetings end. We're going to do meetings. This actually needs to be a format for this because we're going to post to it. We want to do a label for that. Max meeting minutes. Max meeting minutes. Perfect. Okay, so no max meeting length set for meeting. And then I think I don't have user yet, right? Let's get user as well. Let user equals SQLX query as select user where user ID fetch one. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Wait. I don't know what the what just kind of what it tried to do here. It got a little confused. Oh, it got rid of that. Okay, let meeting ID parse string. There we go. Got it. I didn't realize it took over part of that. If let some user default meeting length equals user dot default meeting length minutes. That did not work at all. User default meeting length, no on the user either. Will use app default of it's like in that job constant. Whoops. No, end meeting. Pub. Oh my gosh, pub. Yeah, okay. Of dot that, and then it'll tell me it doesn't know where it is, and then I can tell it to find it. I think I need some dots in between those, maybe. Wait, is that my problem? Not sure if I think that's actually the problem right now. That closes that. That closes that. That's closed. That's closed. That's closed. That's closed. That's closed. That's closed. Okay, so it's something in here that it doesn't like. So I don't need the dots. That was an incorrect guess. This though, oh, there we go, qualify it. Maybe that's all I needed to do. Oh, maybe the dots were actually throwing it off. that would make sense, but be a little silly. Okay, go to a meeting. No max meeting like set for meeting. User default is 5. Set this as 8. It's not going to work because I don't have that set up. That makes sense. Okay, but also these are all ended meetings, right? So like I maybe don't want to let you edit these for ended meetings. Yep. If meeting dot is ended, except we want it to be if it's not ended, then you can have this form. Form only exists if the meeting's not ended because you just don't need to be able to edit the length of meetings that are over. That just doesn't make sense. No max meeting, server meeting, user defaults. Yep, duration 7 minutes. End time was then. Okay, cool. Duration 10 minutes. I don't actually know if I want to show any of these for if the meeting hasn't ended. Let's just move this to the bottom. I actually probably just don't need it at all, but it's okay. I think I just want to not show any of these things about the meeting length if the meeting hasn't or is ended. Because like this could be wrong and it just doesn't matter that much. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. That seems good to me. Okay, so now what we should be able to do is, oh, we need to make this edit. Let's do that first. Nope, we're not doing end. This can just become a post for edit meeting, which does not exist, I understand. Meeting. Async function edit meeting ID, edit meeting params. Okay, we can get our meeting ID, we can query as, we can select our meeting. I actually don't know if I need to select the meeting, but that's okay. We're going to do it anyways. And then we do this, then we redirect to meetings meeting ID. Perfect. Wow, that was like really great. Okay, struct, edit meeting params. Edit meeting params. Max meeting length minutes. That also needs one of these. Boop. Deserialize as empty string is none. Love it. And then like I don't actually need that. Yeah, we don't actually use that at all because we already have my meeting ID everywhere. We just update it. Oh, where meeting ID is this and user ID is 3. We need to get that from the session ID. Yep, perfect. We can't update a meeting we don't own. Cool. Running. So I don't have a meeting, so I can't do this yet. New meeting. Meeting. We got a meeting. Current meetings. User default is this, but let's set an override here of 1. Perfect. We could set it to 2. That seems to be working great. It's really crazy how fast that is. This will always work, but if I clear it out, we get user default meeting length of 5 minutes. Okay. Cool. Let's add like a little duration thing at the top. At if meeting dot is ended. So meeting, if the meeting is not ended, we add a h2. That'll be fine. For a meeting is still running. P it's like gonna be X minutes left. Minutes remaining. Okay, so I think then I want to just go to where my DB meeting is defined, and do minutes remaining. Yep, duration is this, max duration. Yeah, I guess I should actually here probably just add a max duration thing. Public create function max duration is this, where like if let sum is this, we just return it, return that. And then we do let user. So to do max duration, then I'm gonna need either a database. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's do it as a database user outside. So then we do if let some user max length equals user dot. I think I'm just really confusing Rust Analyzer here, so it's not helping me. Max default, is that what I called it? Default. There we go. That. If it's that, then we can return the chrono duration minutes of max of user max length. That might need an as I64 in there. And then if we still fall through, we will just return chrono duration minutes of the constant as an I64 again, probably. Qualify that as this max duration, minutes remaining, self dot max duration, and it takes the user, which I don't have here yet. Minutes remaining takes the user, which is a reference to DB user. And then I think I want to make like a public to the create function fetch minutes remaining. And the thing with this is it just takes a self and a reference to app state. And it still does the, still returns an I32, because all it's going to do is let user equals x query as bang, DB user select star from users where user ID equals this, and that self dot user ID dot fetch one with app state.db. Dot await. This then is a CJA result of a U32. Oh, an I32? An I32, sure. Await self.minutes remaining user. Okay. Syntax error, yeah, that's fine. Select star from users where user already, what? Syntax error at end of input. It's not question mark, it's $1 for the first argument there. That just needs an import. Wait, await is used in a non-async function. Got it. Async function. Reference to my database user. Cool, okay. So now back in routes. In my meeting. Oh, meeting ended. Cool. Wonder how long it was running for. I can do let wait, minute, what did I wait. Minutes remaining. Yeah. Let minutes remaining equals if meeting dot is ended. If the meeting's not ended, we can do meeting dot fetch minutes remaining. Fetch minutes remaining with app state. Dot await. Yep. If there isn't one though, we just get a none. Then we can map this. No, because we don't know if it's a sum or a none yet, right? I have app state. Oh, it's just called state. Reference to state. Result of an I32. Yeah, but I don't know if I have it, so it's a sum of the result. Or actually, what if I just do this? Let's do that dot okay. If we don't if it fails, just get none as well. That's fine. So then we do this as an if let sum, there we go, minutes remaining equals minutes remaining. This is minutes remaining like that. Meeting is still running, minutes remaining. Perfect. Just thinking. Meeting is still running. Oh man, I must have missed a webhook. I did. There we go. That's fine. That's really only a local dev thing. I was thinking about whether I cared. I don't. Okay, cool. Oh, but I have this nice meeting max duration function thingy. Let's use that in end meeting. Because it takes the user into account, which it takes everything into account here, which I don't have. Meeting dot max duration with a user. Do I have a user? Yes, I do. Owner. Perfect. Cool. Okay. Start a meeting. Got a meeting. Got a current meeting. Minutes remaining 4. Minutes remaining 0. Cool. But what if I actually don't want minutes remaining? Like I want to know 0 minutes remaining. So I think I just want to change that message. Routes. If Minutes remaining is 0. Is 0. Okay. Equals 0. That's fine. If it is 0, and then this is the else where it's not 0. This just says under 1 minute remaining. Meeting will be ended shortly. Perfect. Meeting ended. Perfect. Love it. Let's open up a new one. Meeting is still running. It's because I missed a webhook. It's always because I missed a webhook. Oh, there's a meeting participant left. I didn't get the meeting ended for this one. There we go. Now I did. 4 minutes remaining. Let's make this a 2-minute meeting. 1 minute remaining. Perfect. Let's go up and do this really quick. Yeah, let's just take the cop-out answer. Let's just make this plural. Like just throw it like this. I have the code. I could just do an if there, but I didn't feel like I wanted to. I do. Minutes remaining equals 1. Actually, let's just do this on as an at match on minutes remaining. So 0 goes to this. One goes to one minute remaining. And then X goes to this one. Oh, minutes remaining. That, yeah. Cool. Under 1 minute remaining. Meeting will be ended shortly. Duration 2 minutes. Next time we get a little cron, we should end the meeting. Cool. Okay. So like all of our customization kind of works now. I think maybe what we would want to do is make these things a little prettier. What do we get in our webhooks here for like meeting started? Do we get a topic? We get a topic. Okay. I don't think I'm saving that topic right now, right? Oops, I wanted data grip. Actually, I can just look here. Nope. But we can start. Let's actually save this though. Once I want this to end my meeting first, but then we will, there we go. Perfect. I was gonna say that the better do it this time. It feels like it should. Meeting duration is long enough, going to end it. Yep. Okay, cool. Ability to customize the length of the meetings at the user and meeting level. Perfect. So it's only for once meetings start. You can't set this in advance, but like for now, I think that's okay. I mean, that's because we just have it on webhooks. Like we don't have another way to know that the thing happened. We want another migration though for add topic to meetings. Yep. And the reason for this is because I need to have something to display. Alter table meetings. What happened to cursor tab? It just stopped? Oh, it got disabled globally somehow? Okay. Add column topic string null text. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. Alter table meetings, drop column topic. Awesome, so let's go to webhooks. Meeting started, payload, insert into meetings, topic. Oh yeah. Cargo SQLX migration run. It should exist now. Cargo check. DB meeting. This doesn't have topic, but it will in a moment. Public create topic as an option string. Yay. Okay. So now let's go to my routes. Let's go to where we list all of these meetings. It has that. So let's make a struct for meeting list link or something, which just contains a DB meeting. Let's impl render for that. Render for meeting list link, and it renders to something. Yeah, you're sure you're not in scope. How about you are now? What do you want to return? Markup. Markup's not in scope. Qualify it as a MAUD markup. So yeah. Oh, this would be like self.0 if that's what I wanted to do, but let meeting is self.0. This will then turn into meeting. I don't think I want the meeting list. Oh no, I did say list, so we'll put it in an li. That makes sense. No, but I don't want that. Let's just make it a meeting link. So we have all of our meetings. We into iter them, and then we map over them and make a meeting link. Oh yeah, that's fair. Meeting.0 is ended. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so then for these are now meeting links. So now I can just go over them and do meeting. And then since actually, I don't know. Do I still have it running? Nope. Let's get rid of one of these. We don't need multiple. Cargo run. Cool. Why do we have so many extra LIs? Oh, because I probably still have LI in the thing, even though I said I didn't want it. Yep, that's exactly why. Perfect. Restart server so that you can freaking figure out your database connections. Wait, do I have a build.rs here? Ah, okay. Well, that might help a little bit. Cargo SQLX migrate build script. There we go. Okay, so now we will have a build.rs that says if the migration directory changes, rerun things. That might help a bit. Okay. I'll let topic equals no meeting topic. So then actually here we just want to do I don't know what I want to say here. Unwrap or else, because we're gonna do a format bang here. Meeting number, meeting ID. No, I don't want meeting ID though. I want Zoom ID. Let's just make this name, and then this here can be just name. Bit better, but do I still need the but like for personal meetings, I might still want that thing. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just do this for now. I think that'll still look better than that. Cargo watch. Yeah, because this looks really bad, but I think I can make it look a little better with this. Cool. And then if I start a new meeting, boop. Core Alexander Zoom meeting. Perfect. Ooh, I want to order these in a better way. I didn't think about that. Live meetings. Where's meetings? There's this thing. Meetings.enter dot. No, I want to do it before we do this. So, let meetings equals meetings dot sort by key of start time. And then I want to reverse it. Oh, wait, sort by key. Wait, sort by key. Probably doesn't return anything, right? Yeah. Let mutable meetings equals meetings. Meetings.sort by key. Meetings.reverse. Let meetings equal meetings. This is just how I like doing things that are mutable just for a second. Yeah, we make it mutable. We do some things on it. We unmake it mutable. Perfect. Okay. There are 2 meetings that are open. That's just not true. This is a bad gateway. Ended. Boom. Went down to that list now. Okay, cool. Corey Alexander's Zoom meeting. There are 3 minutes remaining. Let's see if I make this under 1 minute remaining. Meeting will be ended shortly. Cool. Next time we have a cron loop, it should end the meeting. Cool. Okay, so all of the customization-y stuff is working pretty nicely. Let's see. So like definitely the making it pretty thing could happen. I'm really annoyed that we can't do chats to let people know the meeting is ended. That's kind of like it's gonna make it a lot less usable as a product. Like I kind of wanted to put this on the actual Zoom marketplace and like have this be a product that we could put out there just kind of for the hell of it. -1 minute remaining. Oh, there we go. Phew. So that's actually pretty funny. Can I do... Oh no, I can't because I did it in a match now. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Because I put it in a match thing for that display. So it's harder to do a negative number. Like I can't just do negative as another thing here. I can still I could do like just -1, but it's kind of funny that I can't just do other negative values or anything. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I could replace this with like an if let or an if else, you know, like if minutes remaining is less than or equal to 0, meeting will be ended shortly, 1 minute. Yeah, basically that. But I did like that string better. Oh, and then these all need this because we're in Moud land, so we need to tell it that we want it like that. Okay, that'll do what I want. I don't ever want it to say -1 minutes remaining. Oh, and now this can actually be just that because we know it's plural here. Oh, we don't have the topic here. Let name equals meeting dot topic clone unwrap or else. I don't actually know what I want here. Meeting. Yeah, let's just do this. Meeting. Oh yeah, I do want that. Yep. So that this then becomes meeting, Corey Alexander Zoom meeting. Yeah, that'll work for me. Open up a new one. Boop. Corey Alexander Zoom meeting. Doesn't really have a name or anything, but that's okay. Set it to 1 minute. Under 1 minute remaining. Meeting will be ended shortly. I should be able to set it to like 6 or 10. Let's just set it to 10 for a minute. 9 minutes remaining on this meeting. Yeah, okay. So is there any way to get feedback into this thing? The answer just seems like it's no. So let's actually try this because Claude did tell me about this thing here. This doesn't work. Any other ideas? Meeting doesn't work for sending messages to meeting, and the way it handles meeting chats up is requirements here. Here's what to do. Yeah, so it wants me to get the chat things and look for one that says name meeting chat for a meeting ID. But like that just didn't exist. Oh, type meeting. I never was doing type meeting. We can try type meeting. So I can go to live meetings, which is this page, which is really just my debug page. Could probably just call it debug. And that might be a better name for it anyways. But let's actually stop this for a second. Add topic to meetings. Cool. Let's go to my routes. Yeah, let's just rename this to debug. Live API debug. Live API debug. And I don't think I want this end meetings route anymore. Haven't used it in a long time. That's just not true. Copilot probably wrote that. End meeting params also doesn't exist. Okay. Let channels equal get channels. Yep. Didn't I call it get channels? Get chat channels. Okay, sure. Get chat channels. Qualify it. No, oh, sure. Sure. Oh yeah, no, because I don't know what the hell that is. Yep. Because I didn't ever do that. That's fine though. There we go. Oh no, I do need the double because I need to put it in the mound thing. Okay. Let's put it in a paragraph. Doesn't matter. Okay. Watch. Meeting's still open. Love it. Oh yeah, it's not called that anymore. It's called debug. Perfect. No channels. Okay. Can I add? So what did it want me to do? It wants me to add a query param type meeting. Dot query Type group, yeah, but I want type meeting. And do we think that will work? Oh, wait. What did it say for a second? It definitely said something different for a second. You've reached the maximum. Okay, yeah. Just a rate limit error, I think. Dang. Would have been so cool if that worked, but the other things didn't. Would have been annoying, but like, hey, I would have taken it. Yeah. It just doesn't work. List of users, channels. Yeah, it doesn't even say it has query params here. It's just ignoring my query param because it's not an actual query param. Okay. So close. We tried. We tried one last thing. It does like someone did say that this would like work. It doesn't, but like someone did say it would. So we had to try. Let's send some chats so that there are chats to be had. Go back to our debug. We just got nothing here. One thing that I want to try just to see, it shouldn't really matter. Actually, let's go back to the homepage and see how long we have left on this meeting. We have 4 minutes remaining. Let's change this to 20 then. Give us 13 minutes remaining. Perfect. Let's go to the participants. Copy invite link. Go to my other computer real quick. Paste in the invite link. Open up Zoom. Mute myself. Okay, and then like go from the other computer. Hey. Okay. Debug. Still nothing. Okay, just wanted to try. Just wanted to try. Thought maybe there was a chance something different would happen. The other thing though is I'm not on a paid Zoom account here, so is that related? I doubt it. And there doesn't seem like to be a way to turn this into a... Yeah. Enable meeting room, mute all upon entry. Oh, I like that option. Yeah. Ask all to unmute, lock meeting, play join and leave sound. I do like that too, just in general, but that's not related to any of this. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like we have any options for chat here. How unfortunate. I really wanted it to work, as you can tell by me continuing to try this. Oh. Well, that's nifty. There is just a thing that like when you do a timer, you can just have it play something. It won't end the meeting for you when that app's done, but you can have it just have a timer. That's kind of nifty. Didn't know that was a thing. Lots of apps. Okay. Well, that's, unfortunate. I really wanted the chatty thing to work a little better. Is there a way to like... Ooh, sorry about that. I had a big sneeze that I hoped was coming, or I thought it was. Yeah, so who's this everyone go to? Like, if this was a web browser, I want to like right click and see if there's an ID hidden somewhere. But I don't have that option. So I think there just isn't a chat option. Man. Meetings, this one's running. It's been running for 10 minutes, so let's make this thing 5 minutes. Under 1 minute remaining. Will be ended shortly. Yeah, I just don't think we have a way to send chat messages. What about this React though? Because like that puts things here. There's even chatbot. Yeah, but chatbots are for just for their team chat. Yeah, okay. So we really need to give up on team chat. It's just not a thing. What about user? What can I do for a user though? Contact groups, users. Yeah, I don't think this is really it. I could set a profile picture. That's kind of funny. Upload a user's profile picture. But again, that's not really what I want. Contact center, events, chatbot. So there's also chatbot, right? But this is like not what it is. You will need to send the client ID in secret as of this thingy. Yeah, and this is like sending direct messages to somebody, which is not really what I'm looking to do. There's team chat, there's Zoom rooms, there's marketplace, whiteboard. They have a GraphQL. Can you just like show me what's here? Yeah, I know. Okay, query. Actually, yeah, I guess I do want a mutation. What kind of mutations do I have? Create channel, join channel, delete channel, update channel, send a chat message. Or to a channel you're a member of. For user level ups, we can pass the me. This looks like it's literally just the exact same thing as the REST API, to be honest. Chat user input, to channel, it's just a string. It doesn't give me any information about that. Yeah, I don't think this is any different. I think it's literally just a different wrapping around that. Yeah, it does seem like that's the case. Cool, we got kicked out of that meeting on that computer too. Of course we did though, that wasn't even new. Okay. Man, it's really unfortunate just like there's nothing else that we can do here. Um, like how could I put a... Can I send a Zoom reaction from the API in a meeting? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So what's the Zoom meeting SDK? What's that? I don't want to embed this though. Like that's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, like I don't want to embed this. That's not what I'm trying to do. I don't want to put a Zoom meeting in somewhere else. Um, yeah, doesn't really look like this is what I want. It also doesn't really look like this gives me, oh, okay. Here's the meeting SDK meeting API. This is literally the same API as without this. Yeah, that's not any different. Room API. Oh, and that's about Zoom Room. Zoom Rooms is their like physical thing. Yeah. Well, okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna take a 3 or 4 minute break. I need to run to the bathroom quick, and then I think we're probably gonna work on some styles. I'm not sure. I'm a little, I'll be honest, I'm a little discouraged that we can't get anything nicer going on with this. It's a little unfortunate just for the meeting to end completely without anybody having any idea, right? Let's zoom mail. There's like just no, I don't want a mailbox. Like I'm not trying to send email basically. No. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a short break. I will be right back, and we will probably work on some styling a little bit. See you in just a second. Hey team, I'm back. Thanks for sticking with me. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna work on some cleaning up the code and maybe giving it some more styles a little bit. Because I think we're done with our Zoom integration for the moment. Not having much luck over there. Okay, let's close all these. We don't need them. We'll keep this open, but we don't really need it either. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. Do we have a diff that I need to commit? Oh yeah, that query just doesn't, that wasn't a real query. Let's remove it. Yeah. Clean up routes a bit. Perfect. Okay. So in our routes, we have a few that, like, I don't know if we're gonna need this debug anymore. I might get rid of it. All of these gets that return pages that aren't part of OAuth and webhooks. So let's put OAuth and webhooks at the bottom, just for organization. So like, these are not user visible pages. And like this, actually, I guess this is the one that I like would want to be, is like not user visible page, but like this is a deep, I don't really know why I would write that, and I don't know why I'd write that either. But basically what I'm saying is these aren't things that render pages. The debug page is like a debug page. I don't need my comment anymore now that it says that. We just have settings, meetings, and the home page. So we don't have too many pages, but I think we do want to like template this up, make this a little nicer. Like every page will have a heading and a footer, and maybe there's some structured content that, like, you know, we put it in a centered thing or something like that. So I think I want to make a new module for some template-y stuff. Let's make a mod for views. I like that. Let's just call it views. We'll just make a file for views. So let's make a struct for page, I think, where page can have some content, which is markup. It can, and like do, yes, it's all public. That's fine. Yeah, and then I think I want to like do something where like we have a public struct for header, which really just contains some markup, and a public struct footer or something like that. And then maybe we impl default for header, and we implement default for footer. So then we can just do HTML bang, and like we can put a header in here. And then maybe we can put a footer in here. And then so like, should my page have the header and footer? So let's make this page content. And maybe we just also then make it this style. We don't need the, yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and then a page has a header, footer, and content. I can be okay with that. Sure. Sure. So then we also want to do impl render for header. It's just self.0.render. Oh, yeah. Perfect. And actually, let's do like a module for header and a module for footer. Views header, views footer. So then like header can go next to this, and it can go next to this. And then all of this can go in my header file. And basically all of this is imported from Mode. Yay! And then in my footer, it's basically exactly the same thing, but we say the word footer a lot more. Simple render, yep, exactly. Wish there was just an import all button like there is in TypeScript. Cool. Import, import. Cool. So then we can like do impl render for page. And it's basically just that. We just render the header, then we render the content, then we render the footer. I guess I could just do that. Impl render for page content. It just does that. Then I don't need that. Yeah. Okay, that's like the basic thing here. And then so like, yeah, function page that takes in some, and actually I don't even think I want it to take that. I want it to do markup, and then I can just do that. Yep. Perfect. Public function page. Yeah. I think I like that. So then in routes, like home, this can just wrap, we just wrap this HTML in a page. And then that should still import into response. Oh, that needs to get an import from views. And now what are you mad about? Trait bound is not satisfied. Oh, that does make sense because in views, I need to impl into response for page, which is into response. What if it like no, yeah. Just call into on it? No. We'll automatically get that. Yeah. Exists for struct, but its traits were not satisfied. So I think really what I should just do is render, and then into response. We'll just take advantage of mouths into response. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, because now my route for home knows how to do that. Oh, not running. Ah. Cargo watch -x run. Yay, header, footer. Okay. So now that we have like a very basic structure here, I think I want to take a look at some... No, let's move a little things around. Like... No, I don't. Tailwind UI. Logged in? Perfect. Okay. So... I don't think I want page sections yet. I'm looking for some, yeah, applications shells. That is basically what I want. So stacked layouts, we have like a nav bar up top and then content below it. Ooh, I like some overlap. Those ones are nice. 2-row navigation. No, I think I like this one, like this one. with overlap. Was there another with overlap that wasn't the dark mode one? Dark nav, brand nav with overlap. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. And then you can put the thing inside here. That works for me. I like that. So this has the header up here, and there's no footer, but I can add a footer. That's easy. It does require JavaScript because it has some like you click on things and like this has a search bar. But I don't really need it to be all of these if I don't want it to. And we're gonna get rid of search because I don't want search. Branded nav with page header, yeah. Okay, so let's do this. This requires updating your template to have these things. So yeah, like that's some of the stuff that I want to put in my page render here. So like when we render this, we'll add an HTML element with some of things. It'll have a yeah, there we go. And then like this, we want to add some classes to the HTML. We want to add some classes to the body. Perfect. And then like where is the header here? Oh, so everything is basically in the header. Got it. Min height full. Oh no, so that's wrapping the entire thing. It has to be. But there's a div underneath it. That's this. Oh yeah, for the with the blue, the brand color thing. Okay. This is basically the full header. This is what I want to go inside header. So let's look at our default header. This, oh, and I do have a HTML2 moud. This is a thing, and there's a binary for it. Where I can just open a new thingy and do HTML2 moud. Thought that was right. Oh, run it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now I can copy in the HTML from here. Gives me this really nice moud. And then I can replace that whole thing. Okay. So now I should have a full... Is this still running? Yeah, it is. Except everything is huge because I don't even think I have Tailwind CSS installed. Let's do that. We're going to do it the easy way. Tailwind CSS from a CDN. We just want to take the easy route. Boop. We can just add this script tag to our views, to our page, put it in our header, something like that. Hey, so much better. Okay. Awesome. So let's remove some of these things that I definitely don't want. Let's get you out of the way for now. So in our header, our default header, search. I don't want the search at all. Let's get rid of the search. Open main menu. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. We do like that. We just don't want the search at all. No more search. Yep. Okay, perfect. So like we are gonna have to do some kind of JS-y thing so that we can do this. We'll figure out how we want to do some toggles in a minute, but these aren't even real links. That makes sense. Okay. Dashboard. Yeah, that can just be our homepage. We like that. This just goes to home. None of these go to anywhere else. This one goes to home. Love it. Okay. So we have a dashboard. We have maybe one that says meetings, and we have one that says settings or something. Really all we've got. Meetings, settings, Meetings and settings. Meetings goes to there. Settings goes to there. This, oh, is not clickable right now. I would like this to be clickable. Href equals the home page. And the alt here is just adios. We will definitely have a different logo eventually, but not at the moment. Right now, I just wanted to make it so that this was clickable to get me to home all the time. Awesome. And let's just make my meetings and setting pages be wrapped in page as well. Should really organize these a little more. Settings. Okay, of page HTML. Edit settings is also going to be a page. Update settings is not a page, but I need the meetings page, which is above home because that makes sense. Sure. Oh, because edit, yeah, I didn't give meeting singular one of those. An edit, it's just all in one page. There's no edit form page. It's just that page has that. Okay. So now we have all of these pages should at least have my header, settings, meetings, settings, and then I can click on one of these, which also is here. Everything is beautiful. Okay. So we're getting a lot closer. One thing is that the header would be really cool to know like what section you were on. So like maybe my page, because my header really wants to know the current section, right? Content. Current section is a section which I don't have yet. Enum section is dashboard meeting settings. Let content equals this. Yeah. Content.render. Oh, well, that doesn't make sense. Because like, yeah, header doesn't have this. It just has a current section. And it can definitely default to this dashboard. But this whole thing is like the whole HTML block here is just what happens in render. Because when it renders, we want to do this. We don't want to do this ahead of time. Yeah. Okay. Formatting might be off, but that's okay. Header does that now. In views, we can still have a header. We can still render our header. That's perfectly fine. Got it. Yep. Okay. But I also think that my page thing here, yeah, like maybe this shouldn't have a default. And in my views, this should take in a section, which is a section that we get from our header. And so then this is a header current section of section. Yeah. Public, impl header, public function new section is a section. That, yeah, current section is section. Okay. New section, yep. Okay. But now all of these things need a section. So like here, page, and then we do section, colon dashboard, or this one's meeting, so meeting. Nope, I didn't actually want that section. That was the wrong section. Yeah, nope, not a colorize section. Views. Oh yeah, that's why, because it's in here. Let's do this. Boop. Put you in views because it is more related to views than anything. Header can import it from views. What are you mad about? Oh, it's just a section. It's not a header section. Yeah, now you should be able to import section from views section. And is it meetings, I guess? Yep. Okay. But I can also, oh yeah, I could also do this and make a public function meetings page, which just does that. That might be nicer, because then this can just be meetings page. Oh, sure. Import it. Yeah, and then we can have a... Oh, but like, I don't want to do this for all of these. Like, that's silly, right? What I really should do is impl section and have a public function page that takes in content and yeah, does that exactly. Oh yeah, I do want a self there because we're calling it on a section. Yep, okay. Because now in routes, actually, this probably doesn't want to be public anymore, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I ever want that now that I'm thinking about how everything is going to be changed up. Views, no pay, yeah, none of these. On audio, so you just don't need that. Okay. So then I think what I want is section meetings.page, like that. And I think I do have too many of them there. Oh, and I have too many HTML banks here. Got it. That. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, meeting. Section meeting.page. I think it's meetings. Yep. Nope, it's just section dashboard.page. Settings. Section settings.page. And section settings.page. Okay, cool. And now the whole point of that was so that I can get the one that I have highlighted differently, which is, I think it's just this. So when you hover over the other ones, they do something, and yeah. Okay, so we want to make a struct for header link, which just has an href and text and current. Yes, perfect. Impl header link, nope. Impl render for header link render. It's one of these things. Okay. Let's actually just do the if outside of the HTML block. Doesn't matter, not really. If self.current, then we do this one. Else we do this one. If that ends that. Oh. There we go. Okay. Okay. This becomes self.href. This becomes self.text. This becomes self.text. And this becomes self.href. Perfect. Okay. So then, oh, and actually, what if I think I just want this to have a section, and section equals current section. Oh, can't be applied. Yeah, it doesn't know how to do equals to itself, which is kind of hilarious for it. Debug, partial equals, partial order. I don't need orders on these. We're not going to do those. Those don't make sense yet. Okay. So now let's use those. We have a header link. Oh, we don't have a new for those, but we can make one. What if I just don't? I don't think I want to. Header link. It has an href of that. Yep. Can't move out of it. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Make it just so it can be copied. There's no reason for it to be even just clone. It can just be totally a copy. Perfect. Header link for that. Header link for the href to meetings, settings. Cool. Now that's for that, which I don't even really need up right now, but that's okay. Meetings. Hey, look at that. It selects the right thing now. Woohoo! Nice. We're getting somewhere. Cool. Okay. But then this dashboard thing. This needs to say something different. I think this needs to be like a title that I can give it somewhere, but is this in the header still, apparently, according to this? It is. Does it want to be? Yeah, it does for like where it's positioned. So this could just be the section. Like I could just make this at match self.current section, and we just have it say that. Like, that's not crazy. Then you go to meetings, you click on a meeting, and it still says that there. That's really not crazy. Okay, so then I need this main where the content goes. So back to my views for page. When I render that out, what is this div up top? Does it matter? Min height full? Yeah, I guess we'll add that. Div, yeah, that class min height full. That wraps all of this stuff. But then this has a div of this thing. Oh, it's a main. We do this main. Oh, yeah, I can just, let's just mount that. Mount to HTML. Yeah, okay. Boop, 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 boop. Do. Something like that. Okay. Ooh, that looks so much better already. Wow. It's amazing how much just a little CSS zhuzhing up will do. I don't think I need a notification bell. I don't really think that's helpful for me. Oh, the mobile menu. Yeah. So this is like really a header desktop link. And then we also have the heading mobile links down here. Struct header mobile link has all the same things. It just has a different render definition. Else it has a different one. And let's go grab one of these. Mobile link. Okay, so this can go in here. Oh, wow. That's almost exactly, is that literally the same? Rounded MD. Wait, so is this also the same? Because if so, then that would be great. Block round, block MD. No, they're not exactly the same. They also have the block. Okay. These ones are just co-piloted. We don't need those. Oops. Mobile links. Yeah, there we go. These are the ones I'm working on right now. Okay. Self.href. Self.href. Self.text. Self.text. Perfect. Okay. Struct header link. Yeah, I want to make just a header link that doesn't have all of these things. It has an href text section, doesn't have current section. And then like my header has a public function links. Returns a vec of these. Yep. We have dashboard. Meetings and settings. And actually, really, these could just be my sections, honestly, actually, the more I think about it, right? I could just define those there. Header link. Oh, yeah, okay. It doesn't actually need to be public. I don't need to call it from outside. It's an internal thing. Function, desktop links. There we go. Yep. And then we make a vec of these. We iterator over them and make header links. And then we make some mobile links with the same thing. Perfect. So then this here is really just what I want to do here is I want to go for link and desktop link. And I don't want to call render. I just want to render it. Can I just render that? Like, can I just do that? No. Got to do the for loop. That's fine. Render the desktop links. For link and mobile links. Render the mobile links. Okay. Okay. That still works. That still works. We go to meetings. We drop this down to small. These all still work nicely. Love it. I'm not sure why it thinks they're not in English, but that's okay. Okay. That's looking nice. I like that. We have our different sections here. Those display those things there. And cool. Okay. Ooh. We might be getting close to wrapping up. I think I'm running out of steam on some of these visuals. The visuals always wear me out a little more than other things. And we also need to figure out this. Maybe that's what we'll do next. Maybe we'll just do just a touch of JavaScript for these. So the real question is, I don't really think I want to do wasm-y things here. So we're just gonna do like a touch of JavaScript. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do a touch of JavaScript. And do we just want normal JavaScript? Do we want to like make stimulus controllers? I like the idea of stimulus, but I don't really know if that's what I feel like I want to do for this. This is why I always skip these steps, because I don't ever have an answer for how exactly I want to do JavaScript. Oh, because the footer's not in that. Okay, yeah, fair. I mean, no, the footer is in this min height. Oh, but it's not. It doesn't have a like a margin top auto. Oh, that still doesn't do it. Does it need to display block? Still doesn't do it. Oh, that's interesting. Kind of thought that would. Okay, so like what would I want my dashboard even to say now though, is a really good question, right? Like now that I have all these headers and stuff set up, I don't even know what the home page should say. Like I don't really think it needs to say just adios, right? If anything, I'll put that in the header. I really don't even think we need the you're logged in as thing, right? Because like again, we don't need this. Like we're really just at like this. Authorize with Zoom, and this would be like at if user.is none, then we can do authorize with Zoom. But otherwise, we just don't even want to. Yeah, right? What happens if I go here without being logged in? Clear. Oh, it does have it does, well, it thinks it does. Oh, it tries to go to login. I just don't have a login page. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. So Zoom auth URL. Maybe this should actually just go to login. And this can just be login with Zoom. And then I can do a route login, async function login. No matter how you get here, you want to do it as a get. There we go. Code client ID. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm assuming that worked out right. Let's check it. Response code client ID redirect. Yep, love it. Perfect. So now though, this should can't be reached, can't be reached, can't be reached. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Allow. Boom. Yeah, I'm not sure we get the return to or anything working with that login, but it worked. You know, it does log you in. Because I can like clear my session ID, refresh the page. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta log in. Okay. Boom, you're logged in. Nice. Okay. That works. That works for me. Dashboard's the only thing you can actually see logged out. Actually, like I really don't need this drop down, to be honest, because like that's fair. I really don't need this drop down because I just put settings here. And yeah, I don't need the drop down. Okay. That makes this a little bit easier. Don't need the drop down. That is not what I thought it was, to be honest. That's probably this one. I got rid of the mobile one. Forgot about the desktop one. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get rid of the notification bell. I don't need the notification bell either. That should have been the mobile notification bell. Perfect. And let's find the desktop notification bell. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, one sec. I could actually just like do this and have a better idea what I'm doing. So that's that whole thing. Flex item center, we have a button. Yeah, so it's just the button that I want to get rid of. And then after it, we have that. Because that's the cool. Zoom profile picture. Can I get that? Zoom user API. Can I get their profile picture? Methods. Picture. Okay, so is the get a user? Does this return their profile picture? Phone number, pick URL. Yeah. So when you log in, maybe that's when I want to do this. So if we go to routes, Zoom OAuth. When you get the OAuth back, do we actually get the user response? We do. Awesome. It's just a... Oh no, we parse it to a Zoom user. I just don't take many things from it, but we do parse it to a Zoom user. Pick URL is an option of a string. Awesome. Insert into Zoom pick URL. User info pick URL. Yep, that's fair. We don't have that. Cargo, SQLX, migration, add Zoom pick URL to users. Alter table users, add column, picks URL text. I always like specifying that they're nullable. It's really not required. Oops. But I like it. The down, alter table users, drop column, pick URL. Perfect. DB user. Oh, come on. DB user. Nope, not DB meeting. DB user. Pub to the crate. Zoom pick URL. Perfect. Restart server. Oh, I actually haven't run that. Cargo SQLX migration run now. Oh, actually, maybe I don't need to restart the server. We're gonna try without it. Missing Zoom pick URL. No, I think I fixed that though, right? Zoom pick URL. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, my header doesn't know who the hell we is. It needs to. Current user is an option of a user. Import that. Current user. Awesome. So now in views, we're gonna need to pass the current user here. Yeah, we just need current user. We need to pass that into that. Which means we also need it in our section page thing here. It means each one of these is going to need to know the current user. So this is where like this, how I'm doing this gets a little bit tedious in Axum Moudland. Like I don't have an easy way to just get this automatically. Like I think really what I could do, and I've done this before, I think, is add an like an extract thing. Like I could extract the page or something that then can create the page, and that can have the user ID in it and everything. But I don't have that yet. Do I want that right now? Like I have DB session. DB session should just have a fetch user method, really. That would be a good idea as well. Oh, but it's DB sessions in the thing. I don't have access to that easily, unfortunately. Okay, so we want to do let user, and I think I actually just want to make this an okay. Like if you don't, well, no, failed to, no, because if you're trying to fetch the user, yeah, no, this one should have that. Yep, and then pass the user down. Oh, yep. Oh, no, we definitely have a user in these ones, so yep. There's our first one. Do we have a user already in this? We do. Perfect. Some user. Wait, what are you mad about up here? Oh, I think you're just... Okay. Home. You might have a user. We already know about that. What? No, what do you... Yeah, it just took a second to figure itself out. Settings. Good, we already have a user. Some user. Edit settings already has a user. Some user. Update settings. We don't need a user because you're not actually a page. You render a redirect. Okay. Okay. No, we don't have that. I'm not running right now. Okay, but now my header knows about the user. So where we have things like cook, I can replace with the username or something. What do I know about a user right now? Users, columns. They have a display name. Love that. That's really all I need. We don't need an email. So this is the mobile one. If we have a current user, do this. This then becomes user.displayName. And then this is user.zoom pick URL. Is there anything else after this, or was it just to the end? Was just that? Alt of nothing. Okay, yeah. Change enter that. User.zoom pick URL. Oh, because they might not have a picture URL. Yep. If let there's a pick URL. That. Okay, that's for the mobile one. Now let's do the non-mobile one. Oh, there's no opening the menu here. It's just that we will need a at if let some pick URL equals self.current user dot map user. Yep. That's actually what I want to put in my else block there. In the mobile one, we had the name, so it doesn't feel like we needed a placeholder, but here I do feel like we need a placeholder. Something's very broken, and who knows where the hell it is. If let some pick URL, current user map. What doesn't render that option of a string? Oh, it's a sum of a sum. As ref. Ref to it. Perfect. Oh. Cargo watch. There we go. Because I don't have that yet, but now if I go to login and allow. Hey, look at that. It worked beautifully. Now I have my picture here. All nice and zoomed up. Ooh, what happened there? It broke? Is this like a one-time use URL? Wait, what? Blocked by someone. Wait, are you telling me that like it works? It's an encoded thing. It's like a one-time use URL. I'm supposed to like do something with this and then next time it's just gonna break on me? Well, that's really frustrating. Why would you do that to me? It's just so rude. No, there's something else going on. Yeah, no, so it's not that, but something wacky's going on. What's going on? Error blocked by orb. Blocked by orb? Oh, breaks cores. Or tracking prevention. Sometimes. Like it works, it's not all the time. Wow, okay, that's a weird one. Are we saying that it's my... No, it's not uBlock. uBlock isn't claiming it's blocking anything on this page. But it like almost always works the first time. You know, you log in and then it works great. Wow. What a weird error. And now it breaks. It even tries again and it still breaks. Oh, 429, too many requests. Okay. That's kind of sane. It's a little silly that like the number of requests is very low. But okay. So I can't like just hyperlink to this right? Like really I have to like cache this or something. Okay, well, let's go to my to-do file. we did that. Cache the user profile pictures so we don't hit the rate limit. Absurd, but like, okay. Yeah, and if we wait long enough, it'll work again. Okay, so if we just were to cache that better, it would work better. Oh, wait, I have a image proxy, right? I have image.coreyja.com. Yeah, I do. So what I can do here is doing this live. So instead of pick URL, so let's go to DB user, DB user, impls for that. Public function cached zoom pick URL. If we have it, we do a format bang for image.coreyja.com, and then like image proxy docs. Processing an image. I just want like the basic one. I don't even want any of this. I just want presets. Unsafe. Yeah, that's really all I want. Usage, processing an image. So signature, processing options, plain. So I want to do unsafe, no processing options, plain, / that. And then in my header, user.cached that. Can't return a reference to a temporary value. Yeah, but if I don't, then just return the string. That's fine now. Perfect. User.cached zoom URL. Okay, well, yeah, I got that. Yeah, so let's just open my blog quick. Let's go to server, source, HTTP server, pages, blog, MD, HTML. Let me search for image. So I do just have some stuff here. Resize to fit. Yeah, okay, so what if I just do some resizing? Has the following format. Yeah, okay, whatever. Resize fit. But if I don't want to resize, like, do I have to have one of these? What if I just tried to not have one of these? That's the other option here, right? If we just go right to plain, is that something that it knows what to do with? Yes, it is. And this thing should not get 429 because now it's cached. Aha! Yay, caching images! That was easier than it could have been. Cool. Now my header won't keep going away on me because it's cached for each thing. Cache hit. Nice CDN cache hit. Perfect. Love that. Okay. And then the other thing here is this should say mobile with Corey Alexander. Nice. Okay. Like this header is coming along nicely. Oh, this. What if we just remove it? It's just always there. Yeah, when you're on mobile, you just get that up top. There's not too much. Would be fine. It's fine. We can handle that. Okay. Mobile menu. Yes, where's the hamburger menu? There's no hamburger menu here. From large, we hide it. Those are where the links go. Where are you? Oh, it's above it. It's going to be in a different thing. I know. Yeah. This. Open main menu. This whole thing. Yeah. Like, is that amazing? No. But it'll work. Add profile pictures and get header pretty. Get header working how we want it, pretty much. I'll push it up now. Cool. We might wrap up here for the day. Let's do a few things. Let's do like some tiny things here. Let's go to this meetings page. I think we're gonna wrap up in like 5 minutes here at maximum. So for our meetings, there's a few things we don't want. We don't need this. We do need this H2 though. We just need to give it some classes. Just like we need to give the ended meeting some classes. What that's gonna do is maybe nothing, probably just because I'm not running the thing. I'm just gonna give it some headers. Make the font bigger, make it look heading-y. Like that. Perfect. After this, we want a class of margin bottom of like 4. That'll work. No, that's fine. It knows what to do about that. Class margin bottom 4. Oh, was missing the equal sign. Got it. Yay. And then Tailwind list style type. I think I can just do like a list disk. Yeah. Yay. We do need some padding on these though. Padding left 8. Padding left 8. I don't know if 8's what I want, but we're gonna try it out. That'll work. Margin bottom of 4. Margin bottom of 4. Just give us some margin below those as well. Oh, I probably don't want 4. Maybe like 2. Let's go with 2. Replace 2, replace 2, replace 2, replace that. Okay. You know, it's, we're getting there. We are getting there. Current meetings, ended meeting. Oh, let's go to my footer and just, it's empty. We don't need a footer right now. Oh, actually, no, let's add a footer. Let's do some footer stuff because in my footer, I want to have a footer thing. Background gray, text white. I don't know if that's what I want it to look like, but that's okay. Copyright 2024, Corey Alexander. See what that looks like. That actually looks pretty okay. And then so is there an easy way to make this just like sticky to the bottom kind of thing, right? Margin top auto or something. Margin top auto. No. These don't have any footers. Oh wait, this one has this. MX Auto. Oh, well, that's MX Auto. Yeah. I do want this though. I do want this little copyright symbol. Yeah, okay. And then what else do we got here? That's inside this. I can, oops. Flex, in the row direction. Nope. Flex column. And now maybe this actually can just do a margin top auto. Yeah. Yep. Yep, it can. Okay, cool. Margin top auto. Let's go to my view for the outer page. This just needs a flex column. Cool. Yeah. That looks really pretty reasonable, honestly. I like it. I like it. Go to edit settings. Yeah, so this looks pretty bad, but like, we can do it. Edit those. Yeah, make that 5 meetings. Open up a specific meeting. Cool. Yeah, we definitely have some more styling to do. But I think we got a good bit done there. Add a basic footer with copyright. Push it up. Cool. Okay. So let's finish up by going to our to-do. What do we want to do? We want to finish styling the app. That's the first thing we want to do. Then we can encrypt the access and refresh tokens, and we can deploy it and publish on the Zoom marketplace. Anything else? Like, I really would love to, let's add a wishes section. Find a way to give the Zoom participants find a way to give the Zoom participants a way to know the meeting is about to end. We just have no way, and like, this is not a good product if we can't tell people why the meeting's about to end. We need to at least be able to send chat messages or emoji reactions or something. But like, this one is like, this is blocked by the Zoom API, not supporting sending chats or any other notification method I found. Yeah, if we could only send a chat, do an emoji, if we could do anything, this would be better, but I don't know how to do this. And so like, there's also probably a note here Like, do we even want to publish this if we can't do the end of meeting notifications? I don't know the answer to that. It really doesn't seem like a useful app without that. It feels like you need some notification that the meeting's about to end, or else it's kind of just very silly that the meeting just ends on you. But with that, I think we're gonna get out of here just for today. Oh, let's bring up the app so that we can see it as we wrap up. Probably didn't need watch there. We're not gonna make any changes. But we are good to go. We themed this up pretty nicely today. You know, it's not like done, but like, you know, we have a nice header here. We can see my profile picture. We don't get hit with the 429s from either Google or Zoom. I don't know who is really having a really strict rate limit there. But now we cache it, so we don't hit that anymore. You can set a default meeting length for you as a user. And if you have a live meeting, you can set a meeting length for that as well, and it will only be ended after that meeting length. And with that, I think I'm going to get out of here for today. Just a reminder, if you want to find more of my content, you can find me at CoreyJA.com. I have a link to all of my past video streams, some blog posts, and I've also been doing these bites. These are these coding challenges where you get a little snippet of a diff and your job is to find the bugs. And we have a nice little leaderboard that you can get on. And in the next day or two, I am going to be adding Discord notifications for when people get on the leaderboard. So if you want to participate and join my Discord, you should do that. You can get to the Discord at CoreyJA.club. We'll send you to the Discord invite screen. And with that, I am definitely going to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, everyone, and I will see y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.